Here we go, game number 4, still in the nation's capital, where this series is 2-1 currently for the Washington Nationals. Again, we say it every video, but this improbable, this unlikely Nats team are now only 2 games away from heading back to the World Series. An 89-win regular season team, a team that had to go win the wild card game. They had to go take the Dodgers to 5 games in the NLDS, now sit only 2 wins away from heading back to the Fall Classic. But of course, the team standing in their way, the New York Mets, they still need a huge victory here tonight. They will be sending out their pitcher in Jordan Yamamoto. As for the Nationals, they will have, I guess, their ace in Steven Strasburg. I mean, if you missed the first 3 games, go check them out. Game 1, 4-3 Nats. Game 2, 8-7 Mets. And then Game 3, returning to DC, 4-2 for the Nationals. No matter what, Game 5 will be contested back here at Nationals Park. And if we get there, Game 6 and 7, we head back to Queens to Citi Field. And folks, if you have not yet, make sure that subscribe button down below for some more Washington Nationals franchise mode here on the channel, as we are officially on the road to 10,000 subscribers. We're like, what, 550 subs away? Let's get that 10,000 by, I don't know, June. Can we get there? I'm just saying, the last month on the channel, I mean, April was the biggest month we ever had on the channel in terms of growth, so thank y'all for that. Let's try to make May even better than what we just had in April. So Steven Strasburg heading to the hill, ERA of 1.38 over 2 starts so far in the playoffs. Of course, he pitched that Game 5 against the Dodgers. Not many strikeouts, but pitched to a lot of hard outs and just let his defense work behind him. So we'll see what happens, as 1 gun in the inning for Dominic Smith. That ball's hit to Tim Anderson. If you're wondering where that first out came from, it was a stolen base. Don't know why I decided to edit that out. But anyways, 2 gun in the inning. That ball is launched into center field by JD Davis. Lane Thomas is there. There we go to the bottom of the first. Jordan Yamamoto pitching for the Mets. 5.1 innings so far in the playoffs. 5.06 ERA. He did get the win in that 1-game pitch, though, against the Milwaukee Brewers. And I do believe Game 4 of the NLDS, as Tim Anderson's going to hit one to center field to start this game off. It's a leadoff single for our shortstop, batting .385 in the postseason. Out comes Juan Soto on the 2-2. Did Soto get a hold of another one? He hit 2 last game. That ball is gonna die though at the track in center field. That ball will be caught by Starling Marte. So 1 down now for the NL MVP and Franmil Reyes on the full count. Reyes gets a breaking slider over the center of the plate. That ball's way up into left field, hit a mile high. Oh, it's gonna be caught at the fence. I thought that one was going to barely get out. Mark Canha's going to make the play. We're hitting the ball hard. 2 gone for Josh Bell, leader of the book club, batting .333. He'll hit one into center field. That ball will get down. Tim Anderson's going to touch the arm of Starling Marte, and it's right in the money. Oh, okay. Anderson gunned out easily. We go to the top of the 2nd inning. Pete Alonso up on the 1-2. Not having a great postseason at all until right there. Alonso was batting .172 going into that bat, but now Alonso is on with a leadoff single for the Mets. Francisco Lindor now on the 1-2 count. Gonna hit one to short. Tim Anderson gonna try to make the turn. Bad throw to Luis Garcia. Garcia to first, and the Nats get nothing. By the way, Lane Thomas back in the lineup. Josh Harrison back in the lineup for tonight's game. And now we're gonna walk and load it. Great. They're loaded now for Mark Canha on the 1-2 straws. Deals balls hitting the right field. It's going to bleed right in front of Juan Soto. It's going to plate 1. Trying for 2 to the plate. Francisco Lindor. He's in there. The Mets go up 2-0 in the top of the 2nd. Not ideal. Now the plate, Eduardo Escobar on the 1-2 count. Another switch hitter for the Mets. Rakes one into deep left field. Josh Harrison, though, is going back. He'll make the play. They'll tag the runner over from 2nd to 3rd, so the Mets will have runners to the corners with still only 1 gone in the inning. And now be Carson Kelly up on the 2-1 count. The catcher will see that pitch from Strauss. Popped him up into right field. Juan Soto's under, and the Mets go halfway, so no runners will tag. They will remain put at the corners for Marte. 1-2 count. Strauss gets him to hit one right to 3rd. Vidal Brujan bobbles, but Brujan to Bell. We go to the bottom of the 2nd inning, down by 2 runs. Keibert Ruiz leads us off in the 1-1 count. Ruiz, he's been hitting the ball hard, I feel like, but nothing's been getting down for him. Batting .167. Now he finally gets a hit into right field. Leadoff single for the Nats. Vidal Brujan now lines one. Oh, but straight to the 2nd baseman in Chirac. 1 down now in the inning for Luis Garcia. On the 1-1 count, Garcia rolls one. Chirac to Lindor. Lindor over to Alonso. Nice pick by Polar Bear Pete as the Mets turn 2 as we go to the top of the 3rd. Dom Smith up on the 3-1 count. Hitting one on the ground right to Vidal Brujan. Brujan going to make his 2nd consecutive out right there over to the leader of the book club and Josh Bell. 1 down for JD Davis, and Davis is going to get popped up in the foul territory. There is Keibert Ruiz. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 3rd so far for Strauss. Now Pete Alonso comes up in the full count, and Alonso on the ground at 2 Vidal Brujan. Brujan puts away 2 out the 3 outs. Here in the top of the third, we move to the bottom of the third. Lane Thomas getting us started now on the 2-2, and Lane is going to swing right over the top of that Yamamoto slider. 1 gone for Josh Harrison on the 2-2 count. Harrison gets under the slider of Yamamoto. There is Francisco Lindor in the infield to put away Josh. 2 down in the inning as we turn the lineup over to the top. It will be Tim Anderson on the 1-2. He's 1 for 1 this game. Make it 1 for 2. Yamamoto gets all 3 outs with the slider to the top of the fourth. Lindor up first, hitting 1 on the ground. And what's up with Vidal Brujan getting every single play in the field? I mean, we'll take it. Brujan, I think, what is that, 3 out the last 4 to him? Chirac now on the 1-2 count, hits one to that side of the infield, but instead it will go to Tim Anderson. Anderson gonna make the play on the run. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the fourth. Mark Canna now on the 2-2 is batting over 400 in the playoffs. That one though sent to Josh Bell. Bell taking himself over to first. It's a 1-2-3 fourth for Strasburg, but the Nats have got to get the bats waking up here. That's not gonna do it. I mean, Soto up the middle, but it goes straight into the shift. Lindor playing right up the middle. 1 gone in the inning. Franmil Reyes now comes up on the 1-2 count, and Franram hits one in between the shift. He splits it into right center field. Franmil Reyes is on with a 1-out single, giving a base runner now for Josh Bell on the 1-2 count. The switch hitting first baseman lines one to center field. You can't get the PCI much better, but it's just going to be caught by Starling Marte. I mean, nothing we can do about it right there. We've already got 4 hits. We're out hitting the Mets right now. Keibert Ruiz is going to swing right over the top of a curveball, but oh, Carson Kelly is going to pull Pete Alonso off the back. So a drop through strike resulting in a bad throw over to first. Vidal Brujan now comes up on the 1-2. And it's the same fate that Keibert Ruiz suffered. This time, Kelly will actually make the throw over to Pete Alonso. The Nats are scoreless through 4. To the top of the fifth, we now head Eduardo Escobar hitting one into the shift. Luis Garcia playing pretty deep out there in right field at second, but 1 gone in the inning for Carson Kelly. On the 2-1 count, Kelly gets a slurve that just hung for a year. But he's not going to do anything with it. He'll pop it up to Vidal Brujan. Brujan's just a magnet out there at third base. 2 gone now for Starling Marte. Marte going to get jammed. Can Tim Anderson hurry up and make the play on over to first? He will. To the bottom of the fifth we go. The Nats have got to get the bats going. 2-2 count to Luis Garcia. Hitting one hard. I mean, look at the PCI. It's not bad, but going straight to Francisco Lindor. Man, I mean, 1-2 count now for Lane Thomas. He can't really hit right-handed pitching. Hit one pretty hard into left field, but that ball is going to be caught by Mark Canna. So 2 down now in the inning for Josh Harrison. Harrison on the 2-2 count. That's a curveball that just hangs, but it's going to second to Mike Chirac. We now go into the top of the 6th inning. Still 2-0 for the Mets. And if you take away the 2nd inning that Strasburg had, giving up those 2 runs, he's been pitching pretty well tonight. I mean, the Mets really haven't been hitting the ball that hard. It's been a lot of stuff to the infield. And really, I mean, again, without that 2nd inning, of course, as I say that JD Davis is going to hit one to right field, he'll be on it with a 1-out single, but still, I don't care with that. I mean, we still have more hits in this Mets team. I think they only got 3. That's a terrible hit right there by Alonso. Going to shatter his bat as Josh Bell's just going to go tag first. There'll be 2 gone in the inning, and if we can get Francisco Lindor here, it's going to be 2 runs given up in 6 innings for Strasburg. I should not have said that. Lindor sneaks one by Tim Anderson. He's going to go for 2. Lane Thomas, though's got to hose him out. Yeah, I don't know why we're running right there, Lindor, but still, the damage has been done. The Mets add on an insurance run. They're up 3-0. Yamamoto still in the bump. He's been dealing, but Tim Anderson barrels one into deep left field. That ball is going to get down. It's off the glove of Mark Canna, and a tricky spot for Anderson, so he stays at first. Probably should have got 2, so instead we're just going to go try and steal, testing the arm of Carson Kelly, and Anderson's in there with the stolen base, so he gets a second no matter what. He'll be on second now for Juan Soto. Can Soto bring him in? Well, he'll hit one to the right side of the infield. It's a serviceable out. We'll take it. I mean, did a job. Moved Anderson over to third base. Franram's got to try to bring him in right now, and he's late on the fastball, up and away by Yamamoto. 2 gone in the inning for Josh Bell, the leader of the book club. Bell on the ground, slow roller to Francisco Lindor, and the Nats are still scoreless through 6, and that'll do it also for Steven Strasburg. So coming out to pitch the top of the 7th, it will be the former Dodger and Scott Alexander, 3 2/3 so far in the playoffs, 2.45 ERA. He'll see Max Chirac up first. Chirac hits one right to Vidal Brujan. Brujan to Bell. 1 gone in the inning. And I mean, our daily update on the Nationals in real life. Again, I don't know what's going on with this team. It's absolutely ridiculous. By the way, if you're watching this video right now, I just want to inform you that you watching this video right now, you have as many hits in the MLB as Lucius Fox does. I like Lucius Fox, so it's tough for me to say that, but yeah, I mean, this Nats team's an embarrassment, dude. It's so bad. As that's going to be strike 3, I think. Yeah, they're going to ring up Kelly right there on that pitch away. And by the way, Max Scherzer's still on this Mets team, apparently. He's a 71 overall long reliever, so we haven't even seen Max, and I doubt Mad Max will make an appearance in this series. This just sucks because Scherzer regresses so quickly in franchise. He starts off as, what, a 92, and now he's a 71 in just 2 years. Vidal Brujan, though, going to hit one in the right field. It'll be the Nats' 6th hit of the game, out hitting the Mets by 2 right now. Runner on first for Luis Garcia. Garcia hits one to center field. You got to call that guy up in real life, too, by the way. I mean, he's barely in baseball right now in Rochester, but that'll be the second out the inning. Lane Thomas comes up on the 3-2. We should have been running with Brujan. I don't know what I was doing, but Thomas draws the walk. Runners on first and second. Tying run to the plate. They pull Yamamoto instead. Bring in Drew Smith. It's Smith's first appearance of the postseason. 5.01 ERA. And instead of hitting Josh Harrison here, we got to hit Nelson Cruz because you need a home run with 2 outs to tie this game. So Nelly comes up on the 1-2. Boom stick. That's like Nelson Cruz in real life right now. Oh, yikes. McCutchen goes into left field because I guess it's either him or Andy Steve. I'll go McCutchen. In the pitch is Alex Reyes. He's been pitching a lot in the playoffs. 1.59 ERA over 5 2/3. 8 strikeouts so far. Starting Marte, make it 9. Got him on the 12-6 away. 1 gone in the inning for Dom Smith. Smith has one on the ground. Chopper to Tim Anderson. Anderson to Bell. 2 gone now in the inning for the 3-hole spot. It's the DH in JD Davis on the 2-2 count, though. Davis gonna stare at strike 3. So Reyes doing his damn thing in the playoffs right now. As we go to the bottom of the 8th, Tim Anderson leading it off. Drew Smith still in the bump for the Mets. Anderson gonna hit one high in the air into center field. But going back on it is the former All-Star in Starling Marte. 1 gone in the inning for the chosen one in Juan Soto. He's hitless so far, but on the 2-1 count, Soto goes perfect into left center field. That one's gonna get down. Soto's on with a 1-out single. Fran Ram now comes up on the full count. Smith deals, and Reyes hits one into left. Juan and Franmil go back-to-back on hits, tying run to the plate, and it's Josh Bell. You know the power Josh has got, and they bring in Edwin Diaz. ERA of 54 so far in the playoffs. Let's go. All right, it's time to shine. After a 5-pitch Josh Bell walk, Keibert Ruiz comes up on the 2-1. And he hits one into left field. It's going to be caught by Mark Canha, and we will be able to tag with Juan Soto. So runners on first and second. 2 gone. The Nats get 1. We need a bomb right now by Vidal Brujan. On the 2-2 count, Vidal gets popped out. Carson Kelly's in foul ground. He'll make the play. The Nats get 1, but with only 3 outs remaining, they're down by 2. We send out Kyle Finnegan to go pitch the top of the 9th. ERA of 3.86 for Finnegan so far in the playoffs over 3 appearances. Polar Bear Pete up first and 3-2 count. Swing and a miss. Finnegan's going to get him on the fastball, up and in on the hands. 1 down now for Francisco Lindor. Lindor hits one sharply to third, but again, it's been his day in the field. Not the plate, unfortunately, but Brujan has been making a lot of plays at third base today at the hot corner. 2 gone for Chirac. He'll hit one high into center field. Lane Thomas, though, going back, and he's there. But now we got to go get 2 runs. In the bottom of the 9th, pitching for the Mets, coming out for the save is their closer in Trevor May. 2 saves so far in the playoffs. ERA of nothing, over 2 innings pitched, and of course 2 games. He will see Luis Garcia first in the 2-1. Garcia gets a high fastball, deep right field. That ball's got some carry to the warning track. It's gonna get down. It's off the glove, I do believe, of Dominic Smith. Luis Garcia's going for a triple. They don't even throw to third. Luis Garcia with a leadoff triple in the bottom of the 9th brings the tying run to the plate. It's Lane Thomas on the 1-1. Thomas on the ground. He gets around it to Lindor. Of course, the Mets will trade an out for a run. The Nats get 1 back, and now they're only a swing away from tying this game. But man, Andrew McCutchen's struggling. We had to bring him in because we brought out Josh Harrison. Final opportunity, last hope for the Nats is Tim Anderson on the 1-2, sharply hit in the right field, but Dom Smith is going to make the play. And the New York Mets are going to even this series up at 2 games apiece. So the Nats win game 1, the Mets win game 2, the Nats win game 3, but the Mets respond yet again, winning game 4 as we head to an all-important game number 5. We have now guaranteed this series. We'll see New York once more. It's just a matter of who will be in the lead when we head back to Citi Field in just a couple of nights. But of course, the main focus now, you got to forget about this game. If you are the Nationals, you look straight on to game number 5, where it's likely we're going to be pitching Patrick Corbin. I know in real life that's kind of a shaky thing right now, but in the game, Corbin has been all right for us. We'll see who the Mets do decide to pitch. I just don't know who they're going to decide. I mean, they might go DeGrom on short notice here. We'll have to wait and see for tomorrow, though. Game number 5, you're not going to want to miss it. Nats and Mets currently tied up at 2 to 2. And folks, thank y'all for watching episode number 29. Crazy, we're already on 29 episodes of this Nationals franchise mode already, but here we are. Thank y'all for watching so far, folks. Make sure to leave a like if you are enjoying the series, and also make sure that subscribe button down below as we are officially on the road to 10,000 subscribers. So folks, thank y'all for watching, and Mamba forever.